What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Hyacsho, and this is my show, and this is essentially what's going to amount to an ad. Now, that's okay. Well, it's kind of okay. You guys know how I feel about ads, being in the ad industry for what now, 16 years at the time of recording this? It's bullshit. But, we got to do what we got to do to grow what we love, and what we're growing today is essentially this channel. As you guys may or may not have seen, finally, for the third time, this channel is now monetized again, where we can offer memberships and all those other fun things. I'm going to get into that in a second, but let me tell you a story. I started this channel, what, 4 years ago now, really? And when I got into it, I realized that it was going to be one of these long-term things that I did, maybe for about 10 years, and then kind of just assess after that if I wanted to even bother with this hobby anymore. I'm very happy to say I'm really enjoying it. I hope that you guys are enjoying it, but we've gone through so many just weird things on this channel. When I was first started out, it was just a Let's Play thing. We actually did Doom 2016 on Nightmare, which, by the way, is the best way to play Doom 2016. Then I did an Ultra Violence live stream at the same time I was doing Nightmare, and it got all very weird, but it was really fun. I started streaming on Twitch, and YouTube was what everyone did back then to promote your Twitch channel. But then I started falling in love with YouTube, and I still love YouTube. And I don't really like all the conversation of, oh, YouTube only gives to big channels, and oh, there's a what is it? You gotta hook them in the first 10 seconds or 3 seconds or whatever the shit. Yeah, I mean, kinda. That's just human behavior and platform behavior. My favorite line is, they're not gonna promote bad stuff, right? So no one is gonna see your worst videos. Harsh, but true. So yeah, I've just been enjoying this thing. I've been enjoying this channel. We've had Patreon for quite a while. My entire organization. But I think friends that have taken the time those close to me that have taken the time to work with me on this channel, Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, and that kind of thing, like Blogsy and Demon, amongst others, that have just been moral support on Discord and that kind of thing. And I started this channel to promote the Twitch stream, and then it evolved into just this own thing. And then over time, I realized, damn, I really enjoy this thing, this YouTube stuff. And if anything, I had such high hopes that I moved from Twitch over to YouTube live streaming completely, which it turns out was not the best idea. I don't make these decisions. I don't make very good decisions, apparently, when it comes to these platforms. I once upon a time moved all my energy over to Instagram TV. Remember that? Remember Instagram TV? And the sad part is that I was right, but I was too early, because Instagram TV wasn't a thing. But then only a few years later, we had TikTok, and then eventually Instagram Reels. So it turns out my thesis was correct and the technology was wrong. The whole point of that was to say, I want to go on mobile because that's where everyone will watch videos and engage in videos, which it turns out I was right about. I was just wrong on the timing and the channel. Well, anyway, so I wanted to do YouTube streaming because it's like, oh, YouTube streaming, it's a bigger platform, it's bigger. But as I did it, I think we did YouTube streaming for about a year, and then I just realized that YouTube streaming wasn't going anywhere, and then YouTube was like, well, we're not caring about Twitch. We're gonna focus on competing against TikTok, and then they started making all these shorts and all that jazz. So. But hey, now we do multi-streaming, which I'm liking. Twitch is still a lot of fun. I prefer it, frankly, because it's got all the vibes. And YouTube just hasn't kept up with that, which is very sad. YouTube, what the hell? Come on, man. I was there for you, goddammit. I vouch for you. So yeah, eventually I was able to get monetized, and that was an amazing day. I was beside myself because we'd been working so hard for like 2 years just to try and understand how YouTube worked. And I've read every article, I've watched every video on how to make YouTube work. And what I came to realize is that it just doesn't really matter. That's coming from a marketer. It just doesn't really matter. It's just about making really cool shit that people want to watch and engage with, and being part of a community that they want to be a part of. Yeah, you can do hooks, you can do hacks, you can do clickbait titles, you can do SEO optimization, which I like, by the way, and you can do all these fun things, and yes, they should all be done to some degree. But at the end of the day, if you just become a checklist of a creator, you're not really going to be creating anything that people want to enjoy and engage with, at least of all yourself. So over time, I realized that I wanted to just try and do videos, and that's why I took a hiatus 2024, end of 2024, took a hiatus from streaming just to try and focus on making YouTube videos. Turns out that my lifestyle is not conducive to that kind of thing, which is sad, which I'm trying to change. Don't worry, that's a whole different topic. I'm not going to bore you with that, but that's going to happen in about a year. Hold thumbs. So yeah, now we're back here today where I was able to get memberships kind of fell away from the channel because YouTube needed some legal thing. Truthfully, they have to, YouTube, I don't know if anyone knows this, YouTube have to send you an actual piece of paper letter with a code. I have it right here. They actually have to send you a piece of paper in the post in the year of our Lord 2025. You have to put that code in to unlock all the rest of your YouTube membership stuff. And I didn't get my letter in time, so they blocked YouTube memberships and monetization for, I think Blogsy and I was sitting there for 9 months to try and get this right. And the only way that I managed to get it right was put my phone number in my address, so the local post office in the UAE can actually call me and then deliver it. Because here we don't have post boxes, not like the rest of the world. So yeah, thank you, YouTube and Google, for localizing your stuff. So they finally sent it to me after about 9 to 10 months. Had a gentleman at the front door. He was just like, documents. I never did a membership trailer. This is what this is, by the way. That's the ad part of this. Never did a membership trailer before, because at the time I was kind of like, oh god, ads. But at the same time, I think there's some really cool perks. I've been doing a Hyacsho cast, podcast kind of thing on Patreon for about 8 to 9 episodes now. I've been doing that for about a few months, actually, for about 6 months ish, and it's going okay. You know, it's a personal podcast kind of vibe where I talk gaming, life, that kind of thing. That's changing ever so slightly, I'll tell you in a second, but you get access to that. That's evolving now into this thing called, what did I call it? The Meta Wad. What is it? The Meta Wad Radio. Yeah, get that, because I want to be a radio show host. Can you believe it? The cool thing about this is Meta Wad Radio is essentially this, where we're able to have a nice chat, we're able to talk about games and that kind of thing. The only difference between Hyacsho and Meta Wad is that it'll be video based, not just purely audio, which the Hyacsho was. So yeah, but you get access to that. You'll also get access to, you know, super chat, I think cool emojis on live streams, that kind of thing. There's also an idea of one day when this channel is big enough doing exclusive membership streaming and videos, and I don't know, maybe it's an old internet thing. I'm not very popular these days, but I prescribe to the hacker methodology when it comes to internet culture and content. I don't like having things behind paid walls at all. It goes against what I believe in, because I'm in this fucking ad industry. But yeah, so I don't like having stuff behind paywalls. Having said that, though, I try to think, how could I make this work to promote what I do, which is this channel, as well as a future project in the creative space, maybe tattoos, we'll see how it goes. I don't like monetizing stuff, so I'm going to try and make stuff in addition to the public stuff, which I think will make me feel better. I think maybe I'll work it out that every 5th MetaWad radio episode is public, and then, you know, patrons and members get 4 exclusive episodes. Something like that. Something that makes me feel good about life. So you'll get a whole bunch of other things as well, like early access to videos, which is a given. You'll get member exclusive chats and member exclusive blah 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 fish cake. But one of the other cool things is that you'll get a nice little title on our Discord chat. You'll get access to the VIP Discord chat, which has existed since forever. So yeah, that's fun too. And all for the spot price of roughly, I think, just over $1. Something like that. I think YouTube members are a bit cheaper than Patreon by a little bit, but you know, they all have their pros and cons. Right now, the membership is in review from YouTube, and once they approve it, then this will all be rolled out. And you can, of course, give more to this YouTube membership thing. I don't advise it, though. I don't advise it. Just the $1.5 or whatever it is, or $2.30, or I can't even remember what it is. That's the lowest tier. I recommend that one. That's the good one. That's the one where you get the majority of all these cool perks. Yeah, you can probably get exclusive membership live streams in the second tier, but we're not even doing that right now, so don't stress it. You're not going to miss out on anything, all right? I just want you guys to get some cool stuff, and the best way you can get cool stuff is by being a tier 1 member, which is the cheapest one. Other than that, let's just have some fun on this channel, guys. All of your donations and your memberships and the income of that, I'm actually looking into opening up a new bank account specifically for stuff from Patreon and YouTube. All of this money, I believe in transparency, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to turn it into one day sort of like a transparent open source blockchain ledger so that everyone can see where the finances are going and why and whatever. But what I'd like to do is that all that money goes to the channel. Naturally, I would like to invest in a new microphone, transporting the PC from Dubai to Cape Town potentially, things like that. Actually, your investments going into this channel, and you can see where they're going transparently. We're going to get there, and that's what I'm looking at doing in the very near future, in the next 6 to 12 months. But yeah, so friends, if you're still around, this is that ad to promote, support me on other YouTube memberships, or frankly Patreon. But you know, the point is YouTube memberships here. So if you find that you would gain value from that, hey, become a member. Let's do some cool stuff together. I'm really excited about the future of this channel. After the least, you know, I don't really understand people sometimes. I don't think people enjoy. I don't think people enjoy the process. I don't think people enjoy it. I love the process. I love streaming, live streaming, and I do love making videos, but I just don't have time to make as many videos as I would or used to, like a normal YouTube channel. So that is what that is. I am going to make a Doom the Dark Ages video. Not like the old school, more like Carnage, Pirate Software vibes, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so if this sounds like something you'd like to support, if you'd like to support me and what I'm trying to do on the channel, I'm sure it's going to evolve over time. I'm sure I'm going to screw up. I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes. And if you want to support another human being in the world in them trying to be an artist and a creative in this society, your investment would go a long way. Thank you, my friends. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Please take care, rip and tear, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.